This is a short guide about learning at university and what to expect from us at the Academic Skills Centre. To get us started, when studying or even working at university, what do you think might be some of the key attitudes to help someone learn and succeed? Well, maintaining your curiosity and not being afraid to ask questions is often key. It can also help to have what is called a growth mindset. This means accepting that despite some things being more challenging than others, and not always having the answers or solutions, it's still always possible to learn, adapt and improve. University also gives you the space and opportunity to try lots of different, perhaps new things. They may or may not always work, but importantly, you can learn from them. There are also so many different people to meet, learn from, and also support you, so try to connect with others wherever possible. If we take a step back then, it's possible to see that the university culture as a whole, whether it involves students or staff, is about asking questions, trying things, testing them out, learning from them, and striving to improve, whilst crucially supporting each other along the way. So now you can be part of that too. So on a practical level, what can you expect when studying at university? Well, this will of course vary dependent on your subject area, but you'll likely encounter lots of different types of direct teaching. From lectures, where you'll be in bigger groups with some interaction, to smaller group seminars and tutorials, where you'll contribute to discussions, share and challenge each other's ideas. In some subject areas, you may be actively involved in laboratory or practical sessions as well. There will also, of course, be assignments to complete and likely some forms of assessment. They might be quite varied, and you'll be given guidance and support in all of these. Beyond your specific course studies, you'll almost certainly have access to lots of other extracurricular opportunities to develop your wider skills and experiences too. You'll also, of course, learn and study in different kinds of ways. First of all, your learning will likely involve both in-person teaching, but also some online learning and materials. You'll also likely need to work collaboratively with others on your course, perhaps for specific assignments, project work, or within classes. And a really important aspect and skill of studying at university in particular is independent learning. And this might be quite different from school or college. So let's look at this a bit more. What do we mean by independent learning? Well, this really involves taking responsibility for your learning, including managing and planning your own time and your workload. It also means researching beyond the information and materials you're directly given. It means thinking critically, evaluating and questioning ideas and information, and clearly communicating your argument around them. Importantly, it also involves reflecting on your own study skills strategies and looking for ways to improve and develop these. We'll look at all these aspects in a little more detail now. At university, managing your own time and workload is crucial, and organisation will help with all of this. So as early as you can, iron out and familiarise yourself with practical things, such as any course guidelines, your timetable, online tools, where key rooms and buildings are, how to use and access library resources. Plan ahead. Make a note of when all your key deadlines for assignments and assessments are, and check if there are any pinch points where you might be particularly busy, both study and life-wise. Then work backwards from these and see what steps you need to start doing in order to meet them. Being able to prioritise is a key skill. At different points during the semester, you might need to prioritise different parts of your studies. For example, towards the start, you may need to focus more on orientating yourself, meeting people, and finding what support and resources are available, whilst you develop a routine with your timetable classes and independent learning around this. But later in the semester, your priorities will probably turn towards completing assignments or preparing for assessments. Of course, all of this has to be balanced alongside other important aspects of your life, such as family, friends, perhaps a job, home, and other commitments. Independent study also means researching beyond the information you are simply given. To help you with this, explore the library and its resources. You could start with your module resource lists for readings and materials your tutors particularly recommend. Then you can start to search beyond this, using either the library catalogue, Find It at BHAM, or your specific library subject guides. Don't forget the university's libraries offer so much more than just resources too, including study spaces, academic skills support, group study rooms, wellbeing collections, PCs, loanable laptops, printers, and more. Critical thinking is another crucial skill at university level, and you'll probably hear the phrase mentioned often. But what does it actually mean? Well, it really means having a questioning approach. This often involves engaging with different information and evidence, but then also questioning and evaluating it, deciding whether you perhaps agree or disagree, or whether it is both convincing and reliable. It sometimes means demonstrating an awareness of different perspectives and possibilities. And then, having done this, building and justifying your own arguments based on evidence. And a big part of this, of course, is communicating all these ideas and arguments. This might be through, for example, speaking, writing, presenting, visuals, and more. Usually this involves demonstrating the quality rather than quantity of your ideas, carefully choosing the relevant evidence to explore and support them. It means being clear and concise in what you say, aware of your audience and purpose, and using a clear structure. And really importantly, it's doing all of this to build strong, logical, and easy to follow arguments. Independent study also involves reflecting on and developing your own skills and attributes. For all aspects of your studies, you'll need to use and develop a wide range of different study skills, and no doubt you'll have already begun to develop a number of these already. A few examples of different key skills might be research, time management, and writing. Pause the video for a moment. Can you think of any others? What other skills do you think might be increasingly important? Here are some more examples, such as reflection, presentation skills, digital skills, evaluation skills, collaboration. But the list could go on. Consider if there are any study skills you might want to start developing further. The Academic Skills Centre will be able to support you with this. And digital skills are of course more important than ever. So to find some advice about digital tools and skills which may be useful for your studies, you can visit the digital skills resources on the Academic Skills Centre web pages. There is so much support available at university for you as and when you might need it. Never be afraid to ask. So make the most of your lecturer's office hours and support from your personal tutor, or wider services such as the Academic Skills Centre and Math Support Centres, the Wellbeing Team, Careers Network, and the Guild. And don't forget, of course, to support each other too. Learning is much easier and more enjoyable with the support of others, whether it's your classmates, friends, societies, your family, and beyond. Finally, learning at university will be so much easier if you are looking after yourself first and foremost. So always prioritise your health and well-being. Connect with others as much as you can, and ask for help and support if you ever need it. Being at university is a really special, unique time in life, so enjoy and embrace it. Here at the Academic Skills Centre, we can support you in your studies with a wide range of academic skills. Explore our website to book a one-to-one confidential appointment with a friendly skills advisor, discover upcoming workshops and drop-ins, or explore our online resources via the Academic Skills Gateway.